Ooh, it's way too dark over here. Okay, I'll do this where there's some light people. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to talk about VPNs. So, if you follow me on Facebook or you're friends with me, then you know I've been blasting off how many trackers are coming at me daily. So, I'm going to show how it works and basically break down what it is. So, I found this one here. This one is a pretty good explanation. So, I'll read it off for you. Yeah, cookies, blah, blah, blah. I'm not touching that. I'll read it. So, actually, it's in the way for the view people, so I'll get rid of it. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network and describes an opportunity to establish a protected network connection when using public networks. VPNs encrypt your internet traffic and disguise your online identity. This makes it more difficult for third parties to track your activities online and steal data. The encryption takes place in real time. How does it work? VPN hides your IP address by letting the network redirect it through a specifically configured remote server run by a VPN host. This means that if you surf online with a VPN, the VPN server becomes the source of data. This means your ISP and other third parties cannot see which websites you visit or what data you send and you receive online. A VPN works to act like a filter that turns all your data into gibberish. Even if someone were to get your hands on their data, it would be useless. What are the benefits of a VPN? A VPN disguises data traffic online and protects it from external access. And unencrypted data can be viewed by anyone who has network access and wants to see it. With a VPN, hackers and cyber criminals cannot decipher the data. Secure encryption. To read the data, you need an encryption key. Without one, it would take millions of years for a computer to decipher the code in the event of a brute force attack. Now, if you don't know what brute forcing is, it's where you use every code physically possible to make the password valid. So, disguises your whereabouts, acts as a proxy on an internet because the demographic location data comes from a server in another country. Your actual location cannot be determined. In addition, most VPNs do not store logs of activities. Some providers, on the other hand, will record your behavior but do not pass it on to third parties. This means that any potential record of your use or behavior remains permanently hidden. So, this is something called region unlocking. Now, access to regional content, regional web content, is not always accessible from everywhere. Services and websites contain content that can only be accessed from certain parts of the world. Standard connections use local servers in the country to determine your location, which means you cannot access content online. At home while traveling, you cannot access international content from home. With VPN spoofing, you can switch to another country and effectively change your server. And it goes on, but I would highly recommend you get one and do your own research and see how they, work. But I'm going to show you how they work on mine over here. So I'm going to hop to the other program. Okay, well, I'm back, everybody. So this is the inside of my VPN. I am not saying who it is. Look at that. 209 tracking attempts. 3 apps. Now, here's where it gets fun, people. So if I were to open this up, and I go boop. Now look at all... Sorry, I wanted to make my head smaller. Look at all the things. Just in this little of a time period that Google tried to look up. This is all from Google. See? 2 attempts. Now, I'll back out. Now see how this one has the little Google with the other one next to it? That's another company. Now I looked these guys up. Braze. These guys here, they are some kind of data collection company, networker, and this is all from Google here. Let me see. There was a couple the other day. There's also a company called Datadog. Oh, here we go. Yeah, these three. So, branch metrics. I haven't done any research on these guys yet. They tried to find all this on me. My postal code of all fucking things. Functional software, whoever these guys are. I did do a little research on them. And Datadog, I definitely looked up. But this is the kind of thing you can look at when you have a VPN. Oh yeah, look at this here. Just so you see, look what Facebook was collecting. Even my rotation data, my storage, my headphones even. Postal code, like why the fuck do you need that? How fast I'm moving, my CPU data. And this is funny because I don't even have a Twitter account. And they were trying to fish my information. And then these other guys fucking bungle. So yeah, that's my breakdown. But I think that's all I'm going to do for today. I'm feeling lazy, and I'll talk to you guys later. But get informed, get yourself a VPN, like and subscribe for more. You guys take it easy.